welcome back. My name is Amelia. In this video we are going to go through updating your user profile. So that's probably one of the first configurations you'll want to make, and I've got something very specific that I want to go through that adds a little bit of extra security to your site, okay, and I'll go through it in just a tick. So to add your or configure your username or user profile, the way you go about it is you hover over here and you can click on a few of these different links and they will take you through to your user profile area. Obviously don't click on the log out there because that'll just log you out. So we just clicked on that, the Howdy Miss M, and this takes us to our user profile. You can also, if you hover over the users, you would have this your profile link, so that will also take you there. If you just go into the users tab there, you've got all the different users on the site, and you can just go into this edit, and again it would take you through to the profile page where you can edit your details. So a few things we want to go through with editing your details. I'm not going to go through too much on this screen except for this name area here. Now we've got the Miss M here. Now this is the username we gave to ourselves when we installed WordPress, and this can't be changed. You can't change that at all, and it is something you need to have there by default. We always need to have a username when we for our site, because obviously we need to be able to log in. We've then got our first name, last name, a nickname, and display name publicly as. Now the nickname is also required, and because there's nothing else that it can grab, it just grabs the Miss M and populates it in there. The display name publicly as, this is where if there was an author name required to be displayed anywhere on our site, so such as, you know, published by blah 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 or commented by blah blah blah, the blah 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 is our nickname, or the display name publicly as, and we can actually choose to have some different display name publicly as, and the way to do that is you would change the nickname, or you would add in a first name or last name. Now I'll just give you a bit of an example and why I'm going through this with you and getting you to change your display name publicly as. If we go through into this Hello World post, you'll see that I've made a test comment there, and it's added my username there as the author name. Now that comment can be seen by anyone who comes across the site, okay? And that includes hackers, and hackers can sit there and go, okay, this is looking a little bit like a username. I wonder if I can log in with that. Okay, so let me give you just a bit of an example. Just bear with me with this, just humor me. So if a hacker goes, okay, they'll see if that's a username, and they come here and they go to Miss M and they try any kind of password, try to log in. It's going to give them an error message, yes, but it's saying the password you entered for the username Miss M is incorrect. So it's not saying that the username is incorrect, is it? So what that means is that they've got 50% of our login credentials. So all they need to do now is find out the password, and if they're, you know, a sophisticated hacker, they will have a generator or, you know, a setup where they can, you know, figure out a password in really quick flash, and then they can go ahead and cause that little brand of mayhem that they like to do. But there is a way of adding just a little bit of security to our site, and I'm going to show you how to do that now in this video. So we can go back into this profile editing area, and we can change this nickname to something else. So let's change this to my name, and if we now click on this drop down here, you'll see that it's pre-populated there. Okay, so we can actually select that as our displayed name publicly as, and you can add in some other details here if you want to. So if you've got any of these social profiles, you can add them in. You can add in an about yourself, so if a theme is using an author box, you may grab the information from here, and you can also update your password if you want to. So okay, so there's just a couple of things you can do, but I'm not going to go through those here. We're just going to update the profile, and it's going to refresh the page with a message saying that things have been updated. And you might notice straight away, if we go back up here, it says Howdy, Amelia Briscoe. Okay, so let's log out now, and let's have a bit of a go at trying to log in. So the hacker comes along, they see that I've made a comment, and they think, oh, I wonder if that's the username, and they try Briscoe. Okay, so they try that username and they go like that, and it's going to say give an error, but it's going to say invalid username. So they don't have our password, and they don't have the username. Okay, so it's just a little bit of security for you. Sorry, I'm just logging in. It's not going to make your site 100% secure, but it is going to add a little bit of extra deterrent. Okay, so that's one thing that we can do with our user profile. Now in the next video, I'm going to leave this one here. In the next video, you might have seen that I've got an image beside anything that I do, where there's a comment, whereas that's got an actual, like, just a little, little kind of shadow. So how do we add that in? We have to add something called a gravatar. So in the next video, I'll go through what a gravatar is and how to get one set up. So I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.